that's called, it shows the, what you can call, the craving of the audience to watch this film. And thanks to the audience to create a hype like this. And it is their confidence in us. And they're all waiting to watch this film. It is, once in a while it happens. And it happened with our film. We are so delighted. We are honored. Okay.
No, we are truly humbled with what has been happening at the advanced booking counters across the world. I am privileged to be directing a film that is being met with so much anticipation and excitement. And all I can hope and pray for is that come 27th, we would have met all these giant expectations that are being placed upon us. But it truly is beyond all that we could have imagined, and I'm thankful for it.
Super excited. I'm just even more than excited. I would say I'm super grateful for this, the opportunity of being a part of this, the magnum opus, if you can call it that. Lucifer was the first part of this franchise. Was one of those films that for an actor it's such a privilege being a part of, in terms of the scale and in terms of the acceptance from the audience and the kind of role that you get to play in such a film. And of course, working with great people like Lalaton. Of course, I've been fortunate enough to do a few films with him, all of which have been very, very loved and accepted by the audience. And of course, I've not worked with Raju as an actor, but it's as a director that I got to interact with him for the first time in Lucifer and now in Empuraan. Like, I can easily say any day he'll be in the top 5 of my favorite directors list. It's such a pleasure working with a director who has such confidence and clarity about what he wants, and it makes it's such a beautiful, a pleasurable experience for the actor. Any actor who's working with him, you can ask any of us who has worked in both the films. So for me, I'm enjoying the privilege of and the happiness and the excitement of having been part of such a film. And of course, I'm eagerly waiting to know what the audience also thinks about this film.
There is no recipe for a perfect film. You know, if you go looking for recipes and you think that you can design a film, I don't think you would be very successful at making what is organically an appealing piece of cinema. Yes, I understand that mainstream cinema does have its, statutory feel-good pillars to be falling back on. But that is not how we have conceived Lucifer, or for that matter, Empuraan. We've had a story to say, and we knew the method that we wanted to adopt to say the story. And as my writer, Murali Gopi, and I have honestly and sincerely followed that method and the process, the screenplay is taken shape by itself. That way, I think it's a very honest appraisal of what a mainstream cinema should be like. And I just hope that, we can only make a film that appeals to ourselves. So as a filmmaker, I've made a film that appeals to me. And I can only hope and pray that, like the first part of the franchise, even this one, what is appealing to me happens to be appealing to a large number of people, so that the film becomes a big hit.
No, it is how you construct the sequences, how you place a song. It's an intelligent affair. It's not a secret recipe, but to be in that format, it's a challenging thing. If you need an action, then you have to put an action. So it is the sequences that create. And if you need an emotion, then it. So it's a combination of everything. And if the placement is not correct, it is not. It won't work. But like Lucifer, it was a perfect combination. They're very well orchestrated, very well constructed script. So script is the main thing. And how you implement, that is the brilliance of the director.
No, it's a big privilege actually. I mean, I was able as a filmmaker to dream so big and pull off something of this scale and grandeur only because all of us knew that there would be anticipation and expectation placed upon the second part to Lucifer. So it's a privilege that people are looking forward to the film. But unfortunately, I can't let that pressure or anticipation dictate the way I'm going to make my film. And more importantly, I should never lose sight of the fact that this is not a sequel or part 2 that was born out of the success of part 1. This was always envisioned way before even part 1 started shoot. And I should always stay true to the original idea and conception. Of course, there will be reviewing, doctoring as time progresses just before we start shoot. But I have never let the anticipation of the audience or the expectation placed upon the film dictate how I am going to make the film. I have, like I said, tried and stayed as honest as I can to how I want to tell the story, and I'm just hoping that people like it like part one.
Nothing on nervousness. We have done a great job. We have come out with a beautiful piece of art. It, like he said, this is convincing for us. We have created a magic or whatever, and we have done it with a full justice, with full integrity, and now we are presenting it to the audience. Please accept it. And that acceptance is already there. So it is not pressure, it's a beautiful relief, actually. But tomorrow, then if it is a success, excellent. Otherwise also, we have done a job. See, you couldn't go and correct it. So, Nike, why? We should just give our appreciation or our comments of the film to the audience. That's why we are talking. Otherwise, we are very cool, we are happy, we are enjoying. This is a part of our profession. If you are best, you will get awards. If your film is good, you will get an award. That is again a very major question. How? Because of the colleagues, because of the script, because of the fact that you are doing a film with a good director, they are shaping us. So the entire credit goes to them, not with an actor.
I would not call it self-doubt, but I'm still as nervous as I was for the first shot of my first film. When I do a shot, even in Empuraan, when I was, or even in the whatever film is coming next, before every shot, I'm as nervous as I was for the first shot of my film. So I'm praying that should never go away. So that is what keeps me wanting to improve myself or like do better myself. I think that should be there always. I'm happy that I'm still nervous.
Nobody becomes a star. You can only aspire to be a good actor or be good at whatever craft within cinema you're handling. Everything else is tertiary. People give you tags, people think of you as stars, but that exists outside of you. Within yourself, there is no stardom. Within yourself, you're always trying to be better than your version of yesterday. And like Manju beautifully put it, if you go through an extended phase of your career where you don't feel challenged, maybe even intimidated by the task or by what is demanded of you as an actor or a technician, then you're probably not doing it right. So everything else, the stardom, the clout, the fame, everything exists outside of you. When you're within yourself, when you're with yourself, it's just you, your craft, and how long and how far you can challenge yourself.
I'm just learning. This is a process. Let me become a good actor, then I'll give you a proper answer. Seriously. Seriously.
I don't know. I can say that I'm happy that I'm, especially in Kerala, I'm not a stranger to anyone. I can go to any house at any point of the day, at night or day, and ask for a glass of water and they'll give it to me. So they won't even doubt, okay, who is this? Why is she coming and asking? So maybe that won't be there. So I think I'll enjoy that for the time being.